Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's beauty blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to what's new in my purchases. As you can see, I have a big tub of products here, and these are all products that I purchased on my own and that I have started using and testing, and I'm completely obsessed with them, and I'm going to share them with you. Now, if you guys have been following along, I have recently become, interested in Korean skincare. Now, I was interested in it, a few years ago, but I couldn't find products that worked well with my skin. And then what started it was the toners. I started getting into the toners, the essences, and then it just started to grow from there. But really what has piqued my interest lately is this one product from VT Cosmetics, which is called their PDRN Glow Ampule. So I was shopping on Amazon for something one day, and this just kept popping up in my feed, and I read all about it and it sounded amazing. So Amazon had their Prime sale, was it last week or the week before last? I can't remember. I think it was last week sometime. I'm not sure. But I picked this up along with a few other products from VT Cosmetics, and then my obsession started to grow more. So I'm going to go over with some recent purchases that I made and that I've tried. Some of them I haven't tried. And then also I do have a growing list too. I'm hoping that I can hold out until Black Friday, but I will tell you, I can understand why everybody loves Korean skincare, because when you find the right products that work with your skin, the affordability, how fun they are, and they are results oriented, I understand the obsession. I'm completely obsessed, and I really got to stop myself because I have a lot of products here and I can't seem to stop spending because everything is so fun and so interesting. And one of my favorite things about what I'm noticing with Korean skincare is that the actives they use are very gentle. So if you have sensitive skin, I believe that you would be able to use niacinamide in their formulations. I don't even feel the niacinamide when I use it on my skin in any of these products. And most of all these products do contain niacinamide, and I don't have any problems with layering it. Niacinamide is a really popular ingredient in Korea because it helps not only with texture but brightening. It's also an antioxidant and it helps with hydration in the skin. You'll notice like what's popular is you have a lot of Cica, Madagascar Cica, and Cica is a very calming ingredient. It helps calm the skin and helps repair your barrier. So with the PDRN line from VT Cosmetics, if you are mature, you're starting to see your skin sag. If you have texture, concerns with your skin, if you, are noticing that your barrier is, a little bit weak, the PDRN is really nice because it's wound healing. It helps with collagen and elastin. It helps stimulate those fibroblasts in the skin. They actually say it's wound healing. It's very repairing, very calming, it's hydrating and moisturizing. Now, there are some products within this PDR line, if you have oily skin, that you might be able to get away with, but I would say that these are very normal to dry skin friendly, and I have been loving them. Now, before we get into the skincare that I have here, I'm going to share with you a couple of things that aren't skincare related that I did pick up. So I did a makeup video that totally bombed a couple weeks ago, and I introduced you to the new collection from BK Beauty, which is the Nikki LaRose Pro Artist Series Volume 2 collection. These brushes are my favorite BK Beauty brushes. I love the Nikki LaRose collections, both Volume 1 and Volume 2. This Volume 2 has become a fast favorite, and I absolutely love it. And it has currently come back in stock. Now, I believe that this will be around for Black Friday, but I'm not for sure if it will be part of the Black Friday sale or how much it will be discounted. But Nikki LaRose does have a discount code that you can use that will get you 10% off if you want them now. And I will put it down here on the screen for you guys to check out. But I love these brushes. They're so, so good. I love all of them, and I can't really pick out a favorite, to be honest with you. I will probably be picking up a set for me, another set for me, because I have 2 sets of the volume 1, and then I will pick up another set of these because there's a couple brushes in here. Well, actually all of them I would like to have a backup of for when they're dirty and I don't have time to clean them. But these will be available for individual sale probably at the beginning of the new year. Okay, so there's that. Now, I did pick up one makeup item for holiday, and I wasn't really going to pick this up, but I kept looking at it and I thought it was really, really pretty. It's actually what I'm wearing today for my eyeshadow and my blush and my lipstick. None of the holiday releases this year are really piquing my interest. My favorite holiday pickups this year so far were the Hourglass palettes. Love the Hourglass palettes. They're beautiful. The horse is my favorite, then second is swan, but horse is number 1, and I use it every single day. And when I feel like I don't look good, that palette makes me look good. I was actually sick this week, just to let you guys know. So if you watched my last video with the VT PDRN facial, and I mentioned I wasn't feeling good last weekend, well, I have been sick all week. Today's like the first day that I feel somewhat normal. And I missed work on Monday, which I never miss work. And then I had to work Tuesday through Friday. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday were all long days for me, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. And so I haven't had time to film. And as I was regaining my energy back, it was just really hard for me to put myself out here. I haven't done microcurrent. I haven't used any devices, but I have been doing my skincare, and there's one product that I am freaking in love with. And you guys are going to be surprised that I will tell you. Well, I love all these products. Okay, so let's get into the makeup. So I picked up the new Natasha Denona makeup pouch kit. And what comes in here is pretty much a full face. Let me take all the products out. So you get this pretty pouch. It's sort of like a gold with a hint of rose to it. It's very nice and plush. It's nice. It's lined on the inside. It's pillowy soft, and it has a zipper on it. So it is definitely really cute. Now what comes in this is a My Dream Trio from the My Dream collection from Natasha Denona. These are not new shades. If you have the full size Natasha My Dream palette, these are in there. Familia, I think it's Carpe Diem, and Babies. So I don't know which color is which. I didn't bring my glasses in here, so I can't read it. But here is the eyeshadow palette. I am wearing it on my eyes today. Now with this, there isn't a light transition color, and this lighter matte shade is a little bit too warm for me to use full on in my crease. I used it more in the outer corner. So I have the first little My Dream mini palette here that she came out with. And I used this light beige shade in this palette to work in my crease contour as a transition shade. And I have to say that this does pair really well with this. So if you have this, this is a great complement to it. But I will tell you that these shadows are warm, and I am wearing them today. So if you don't like warm shadows, then you won't like these eyeshadows. Now, when Natasha Denona released her My Dream mini palette, she also came out with a blush and highlighter duo, and this is the mini version of it. And you have this sort of mauve rosy blush, which is a cream blush, and then you have this highlighter, which is a cream to powder highlighter. And I am wearing the blush today along with the highlighter. Very pretty. This is like one of my favorite blushes from Natasha Denona. I love this color. And then when they came out with the My Mini Dream palette, they came out with a powder version of this, which is also really, really pretty. So this highlighter, I will tell you, is beaming, so you have to go in with it with a light hand. Now, I ordered this kit from Sephora, and my highlighter, this was all packaged really well, by the way, but my highlighter was cracked and it fell out. So I did have to press it back in there. That's why there's like a chunk taken out. I wasn't gonna deal with the return, so I just decided to go pressed it back in. It still works. Doesn't matter if it's gonna be pretty because I'm going to use it. Now, what else comes in this collection and what she released when she came out with her MIDI My Dream palette is a lipstick and a lip liner in the shade Natasha. Now, Natasha lip liner is the same color, and I had this, but mine went bad and I threw it away because I picked these up after they were a couple years old. And so when I picked them up, they didn't last very long and they went bad really fast. So as you can see, it's a beige nude. Now on the website, it does say it is a mauve, but to me, this is a beige nude color. There's no pink in here. It leans more brown. So that's the lip liner. Now the lipstick is different than the original one. This is the shade Natasha, which they call a mauve, but it has a slight shimmer in it, more like a frost. And the outside is coated in this pretty glitter, so it looks really, really pretty when the light catches it very nicely. I'm not for sure if it's showing up here on camera. But this lipstick is not mauve. If I wear this with the lip liner, my lips look like, you know, from the 80s when frosted lipsticks were really, really popular. So these on their own, I do not like them on their own. They completely wash me out. And I thought that they looked different than the original Natasha formulations, but they don't. And so I was like, this is my regret with these. I mean, I love the lip liner. I will use it, but the lipstick, I have to definitely put some sort of pinky color on top. Like today, I used my Edam La Chow Chow Lip Softening Balm in Guava Fresca to help bring some of the pinkiness back into it. Guava Fresca is my favorite. This is actually my second tube of it, and here it is right here. So I paired it with this because it goes really nicely with the blush. So if you're interested in it, if these colors all look like they're your jam, I think it's worth it, especially if you can get it on sale for the Sephora sale. I had points, so that's how I got this collection of the eyeshadow trio, the cheek duo, and the lipstick and the lip liner. Like I said, the lipstick and the lip liner aren't really my jam, but I will use them and work them in because they are here now. But if you're interested in it, I think it is a great deal and it's really, really pretty. So now let's get into some things here. So I wanted to let you guys know that if you've watched a couple of my last videos, I mentioned that I was using mouth tape to wear over my mouth for when I sleep at night because I developed this habit of snoring when I lay on my back. And I'm trying to train myself to lay on my back, but it's not working. But however, I still try. I picked up these mouth or beauty tapes from Amazon. They're sort of exactly like Kinesiology tape with the hole cut out. And these are almost an exact dupe for the Skinny Confidential mouth tapes that are $40 for 30. I picked these up on Amazon for a pack of 30. They were $13.99. Prime Day, they had them on sale for $9.99. I picked up another pack. These work really nice. Now, these, they call them beauty tape because if you start working on taping your mouth closed when you sleep so you don't become a mouth breather, they say it does some nice things for your jawline. But what I've noticed from wearing these, it does help with smoothing out and firming up this area around my mouth a little bit better. I am also using the Aura Lift 2, so I'm on week 2 of using my Aura Lift, just so you guys know. But these work really, really good. The stickiness of these doesn't irritate my skin. It's not too much. It's just you have to figure out how to place these. It's okay if they're big, but you want to place them in a way that you're not going to completely like open up your mouth. So I have been loving these. Now, let's talk about my Skin Beautiful RX order. So Skin Beautiful RX had Lemieux on sale for 27% off. And I picked up two things for microcurrent. I picked up their O2 Calming Gel here. Here it is. And what I like about this is you can leave it on the skin or wipe it off. You don't have to worry about washing it off. And I picked up their TGF Booster Serum. So my plan with this is to incorporate these into our microcurrent treatments. I'm going to use the Isocell Recovery Solution, put some TGF Booster in there, spray it on my skin, apply the gel, and keep the spray off to the side when we need to hydrate. So we'll get into this. We're going to test this out and see how well it works. And with my order, I did get a free Pro Firm Face Glow Mask as part of this special. So look forward to this to come. Hopefully I will be able to do some microcurrent this week. Now, I did a facial last week featuring the VT Cosmetics PDR line. So I'm going to go over all the products that I've picked up so far. There is two that are missing because they're not here yet, but one will be here, I think November 3rd. I just got the shipping notification that it's coming a little bit earlier. And then the other one is going to be here actually today, but I will be leaving because my husband and I got we have a family thing that we have to do. So I'm going to go over the VTR product, or the VT products first. I'm just going to do a light introduction to them because I've already demonstrated them on the channel. And I'm going to do another skincare routine with these products and how I incorporate my other products that I love with using these products. And then I have a couple of other purchases that aren't VT Cosmetics. So as you guys know, I have picked up the Glow Ampule Mist. This is really nice. I would say, like, if you have oily skin that's dehydrated and you have like some texture going on, you just want some really nice light hydration into your skin, this is the one product that I would recommend for you within this line, the Glow Ampule. It's a lighter version of their essences, and it doesn't leave your face sticky, but it is super hydrating. So if you get really dehydrated, especially in the fall and the winter, I think that this would be really, really lovely for you. And also you get the same benefits. Now, what makes VT PDRN special is they derive their PDRN from Panax wild ginseng. It's a vegan version of it. And I find it to be highly effective than other versions that I've tried that use the salmon sperm for their PDRN. And what I love about these VT products that I picked up, they're all unscented except for the cream that I have does have a little bit of a eucalyptus scent in it, but it's very, very light and it does not cause my skin to get irritated. But this product is amazing, and I am like right here now with this. That's how much I love this. I think it is great. I use this twice a day. I don't spray it, throughout the day. What I do is I put this on my skin right before I put my moisturizer, and it seems to do really, really well. And I will show you guys that routine. So there's the Glow Ampule. And then this you guys haven't seen. This is their PDRN Grinding Cleansing Balm. So this is a cleansing balm. I don't usually like cleansing balms, but this one, I had to try it. I'm so in love with the delivery system of this. It's a grinding cleansing balm, and I have been using this, and what you do is you just twist this and it slivers out the balm here. And then you apply it to your skin, massage it in, and then you get water and you emulsify it. This cleansing balm is so good. It's not heavy. It's very light. It spreads onto the skin very lovely. It's an elegant experience of working it into your skin. Gets rid of all my makeup, my SPF, even my tubing mascara and my regular mascara very easily. And it doesn't leave a film or coating on my skin. That's what I love about this. That's the reason why I don't like cleansing balms, is because they have a tendency to leave a heavy film on my skin, and then I have to go in with my with my second cleanse and really work it into my skin to get that film off. This doesn't do it. This is so good, so good. And I think that this will probably be my cleanser for when we get cooler here. We're not quite in the, you know, heart of fall here. Like today, you know, it's 75 degrees. Tomorrow it's supposed to be like almost 80, but at night and in the mornings it's cold. But when we get into the heart of fall and winter here where I live, then this will probably be really good for my skin versus an oil. But I still love my Anua Heart Leaf Pore Cleansing Oil. That is my favorite cleansing oil as of right now, and I will venture out and try others. Now we have two essence type products here. So we have the original one, which is the PDR 100S or PDRN 100. Now this one is a heavier formulation, but I love it. If you have dry skin, you will love this. If you have normal to dry skin, you know, in the wintertime, you're looking for something more hydrating and moisturizing, this is lovely. This I love to use at night, but right now it's too heavy for me to use during the day. I love this PDR line. Just so you guys know, I love what the PDRN line is doing for my skin in a short amount of time of using it, more so than the Numbuzzin number 9 products. I still love the Numbuzzin number 9 products, but these PDRN products I love more so because they're doing more for the texture of my skin, which is a big thing for me. And texture, I mean like my pores being really visible and not looking smooth. Since I started incorporating these VT products into my skincare routine, my skin is literally like almost glass. Like even like my foundation, I can't believe how smooth my skin is. It just looks really glowing, plump, healthy, and smooth. It's like bringing back that texture that I had like, what, I don't know, like 10 years ago. I'm literally not joking. My husband looked at me last night and he goes, "What are you doing to your skin?" I said, "I'm using these Korean skincare products and I'm loving it." He goes, "Your skin looks good." He goes, "I haven't seen your skin." He goes, "Your skin always looks good, but I haven't seen it look this good for a while." It's like, he goes, "You look like you know, are turning back time, even more so now than before." And that gave me the reassurance that I needed. And I'm going to lead that to a couple of other products that are helping, not just the PDRN line. And I will show those to you in a minute. And then a couple of my coworkers and a couple of the regular patients that came in, they asked me like what I've been doing differently with my skin. And a couple of them have asked me if I had Botox, and I'm like, I'm not using Botox. It's this line. It's smoothing out the texture of my skin and plumping up my fine lines and wrinkles. So where this feels heavy is because it does contain squalane in it. Now, a lot of people were, you know, reaching out to them, asking for them to make a lighter version, so they did. And this is the PDRN Cica Exosome Ampule. Now the 100s all have 10% PDRN in it. This one doesn't have as much PDRN in it, but it is a lighter version, and it's what I have been loving to use in the evening. So yes, so this one says 31 VT PDRN peptide ceramides ampule, Cica Exosome Ampule. So this is a lighter version of the essence. So if the essence feels too heavy for you, this is a great option. I love this during the day. I don't get oily. My skin looks really smooth. It feels deeply hydrated and moisturized without getting greasy or anything like that. And at first when I tried this, I was unsure of it, but I do love it for during the day. And then I love this one at night. Now, so this is really nice. Now this isn't a glass bottle. It is plastic, by the way. So there's that. So that's a really nice one. Now we have, let's do the PDRN Daily Sheet Mask. So they have two masks in this line. They have the hydrogel mask, and then they have the Daily Sheet Mask. These are more going to be like your hydrating toner, and these you can use for daily use. I like these to use right after the Riedel shot. It's really nice if you don't have time to wait for the hydrogel mask, because they recommend, to get the full benefits of the hydrogel mask, that you leave them on for 3 to 4 hours. With these, you leave on for 5 to 20 minutes. Super easy. I love that they come in this packaging because it's less waste. They're all right in through here. I keep my tabs on here, but you just pull, there's tweezers that are included, and you just pull them out right here. They're very soaked in the PDRN, and it's not the milky essence. It's kind of reminds me of just like a toner, okay? But they're very hydrating. These would be great to use when you're using the Riedel shots. They're great for daily care when you just want some quick hydration or like a quick spa moment. They're also great to use right after your Dermrace laser treatment. And I like that they come with the handy little tweezers, you know, sort of same, you know, packaging as Medicube's daily masks as well. So these are so, so good, guys. Love them. And then I did a treatment with these. Now, these are my favorite hydrogel masks. I like the VT ones. I find that they fit my face better and I get better results with them. So their PDRN hydrogel mask, it does not come with a Riedel shot. And I'm not for sure if it will come with the PDRN Riedel shot, because their other formulas do come with the same formulation of the Riedel shot that you put on right before and then you put this on after. But I love this. This is one of my favorite hydrogel masks, and I want to try more with the Riedel shots, the different Riedel shots, you know, just something fun. But the PDRN ones definitely get my seal of approval. This is my third box. Really, really good. Put these on when you can just really let it soak in the skin. I would say for at least 2 hours, but recommended time is 3 to 4 hours or overnight. Now, here's a product that I wasn't so sure I liked, but now I love. So this is the Phyto PDRN Panex PDRN Hydrating Even Skin Toner. So this is like your basic toner that you use after cleansing. And it's watery and it's got some body to it, but I have been using it. And what I have been doing both morning and night is I apply this to a cotton round, and I could just go over my skin with it just to remove that cleanser residue that can be left behind. And I have been loving what it's doing for my skin. I mean, it's just a toner. It's really nothing special, but if you're curious about it, I have been loving it, and I don't see it causing any irritation in my skin. I just really love to use this after I cleanse my skin with this PDRN line. You can, you know, just put this in your hands and pat it into the skin. But when I'm incorporating my other products, I don't want to do that, because then you're doing that more for hydration. I'm using it as an actual toner to remove the residue and prep my skin for the rest of my products. And I have been using this before my Victoria Deanne Pepties, and they are working well over this. And I will show you how I've been doing that in an updated skincare routine very, very soon. Now we have three more PDRN products to talk about. So if you saw my last video, I also mentioned that I wasn't so sure if I liked the PDRN cream. So this cream isn't a very moisturizing cream. It's more nourishing. And I didn't think it was enough for my skin, but what I have been doing is right when I'm done applying my serums, I apply during the day and at night, I apply the essences, either one, and then I spray the Glow Ampule over, and then I use this cream, and now I like it, and it seems to be doing, you know, great for my skin. So this, it also has little capsules of Azuline in it. So this is more of a nourishing kind of calming cream. Where they have one that is more for drier skin, well, it's actually for all skin types that you can customize it, but it's constantly sold out because it's so popular, everyone loves it, is their capsule cream from this line. And I have that on order. and I can't wait to try that out and report back to you and play around with that. So this cream, I actually do like it for my skin, applied in the ways that I just mentioned. I am so in love with this PDRN Essence Stick Balm. This, oh my gosh, I love this. So I actually used this underneath my eyes today because this morning when I woke up, there was a new video from Nikki LaRose about, you know, how to, like, about, you know, tips on how to make your concealer work for you, or the how-to for concealer. And she mentioned using the Rock Balm, and I followed her steps and I used this underneath my eyes today, and it really did work. I followed her instructions per that video. Such a great video, by the way. Watch her foundation one. That one's really good too. But I use this at night. So at night, right before I go to bed, I apply this to the lower half of my face, all over my neck, and over my chest to help lock in that moisture. You can use this as a slugging sort of situation. What I like about this is it is a balm, but it's very light and it's not heavy, and it doesn't make you greasy unless you apply a lot. It absorbs into the skin very nicely, and what it does is it really plumps up those fine lines and wrinkles. I mean, when I put this on and like I wait about 30 minutes, all my lines are totally, completely plumped up. It's very nourishing and moisturizing. I love to put it on my hands at night too, and on my cuticles. This, I have used so much of this already. You could tell, like, can you see? I've put a dent in this. I love this. And I will tell you, so far, all these products will be a repurchase because I love them that much. Now, people do carry this in their purse and they will, you know, apply it throughout the day. I don't do that, but I do love this. And it's so cute the way that it's packaged. So I have 3 more products to talk to you about. VT, 2 are new, but I'm going to talk about the PDRN Riedel Shot. So this is part of their colored Riedel shots, which they have several different formulas. So this one is specifically the Riedel Shot 100 with the PDRN Essence. So if you have the original Riedel Shot and the PDRN Essence, you don't need this. And I didn't know that because, you know, I was just experimenting. So this one, I kind of do regret buying, but this, what's nice about it though, if you are sensitive to the Riedels, since it already has the essence in it, you don't feel the Riedels really in the skin. It creates like a little bit more viscosity, so you don't feel them right away. And it's not as prickly or stingly. It's very comfortable. So if you would like to use the 100, but you find the original Sika 100 Riedel Shot is too much for you, then this is a great option. And this is the 100 formula. On Stylovana, I think this one goes up to 300. You know, I just purchased all these products on Amazon and a couple of them from Sephora, but Stylovana has the biggest selection from what I could see of the VT line. You have Olive Young, and then you have Yes Style. And I haven't purchased from those sites because, you know, there's the tariff situation. I got to investigate that a little bit more because there is products on Stylovana that I would love to purchase, and Olive Young and Yes Style. But I got to figure out that tariff situation. So if you know, please let me know down below if you have been purchasing from them and what's the current situation with the tariffs, because it kind of makes me nervous. I don't want to get a big bill for my order. You know what I mean? And Amazon's Korean beauty is growing. You can find some of the VT products at Ulta. And then, because Korean brands are trickling into Ulta and Sephora, so that's really good. But I do find the prices are better on Amazon. And where I would caution you for ordering your products on Amazon, make sure that they're sold by the company or Amazon directly, because if they're not, then what's going to happen is you could get like a fake. And I did see some, you know, products that have similar packaging to the VT PDRN line, but they're not VT PDRN. Same thing with their Riedel Shot. So you got to make sure that it says VT, because if you're just looking for the Riedel shots, there's all kinds that will come up and they have similar packaging to VT, kind of like they're dupes, you know? So the reason why VT's Riedel shots are so popular is because they do work. But the number one reason is because they have done a lot of clinicals and a lot of safety and the handling and the processing of the Riedels. The Riedels are patented. What VT does is they purify the Riedels and then they coat them in Sika. So they coat them in Sika so that it's less irritating and they're more calming when you use them. And that's why they're the number one skincare brand in Korea, and the Riedel shots are number one. And you'll see other brands do have the Riedels, but you don't know how safe they are and if their Riedels are purified, because the spicules are actually sea sponges. So I'm sticking with the VT Riedels. These seem to be the ones that everybody loves. And everybody that I've seen, you know, I've been researching content since I've picked up these products. Everybody loves them. They have nothing but good things to say. And I haven't heard of anybody having issues with these getting stuck in their skin and causing an infection. That's some sort of things that dermatologists have put out here on the space to kind of scare you from these, because of course they want you to come in and see them for a microneedling treatment. Now, I wouldn't say that these mimic medical microneedling. What these mimic to me and what I see in my skin is more like cosmetic needling, but without the needles. So this one, I would say it's great if you want to use it with the sheet mask or the PDRN mask. But I kind of regret buying this. I will use it. What I have been using every day. So this, when I tried this on Sunday, I ordered the 100 in the Sika formulation because this one is in a light essence, and it's meant to that you could use other products on top of it. This one, I can't really use the rest of my skincare on top of this, and you want to apply this closer to the skin. So this one would be, you know, you cleanse your skin, you tone it, and then you apply this, and then you can apply your moisturizer on top, or a mask and then your moisturizer. This, you can layer products on top of it. So I ordered the 100 and I have been using this every night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I will use it tonight within my skincare line. And I recommend using these at night, by the way. And I'm loving my skin. I see a big difference in my pores, my texture, my overall tone. This is amazing. Like, I'm kicking myself for not trying this sooner. Now, these come in different strengths. You have 50, 100, 300, 700, and 1000. I haven't seen 1000 available on Amazon. Maybe if I deep dive, I might be able to find it. What you do is, if you have hypersensitive skin, you'd want to start out with 50. 50 is going to be like, you probably won't even feel it, but if you have super sensitive skin, you might. Another thing to note with these Riedels is that if your barrier is compromised, you do not want to use these. Take into consideration, you know, microneedling. If you have a weak barrier, if your barrier is compromised, you don't want to microneedle. Now, they do say that these do help with acne though. So then you graduate your way up. Now, you have the 100, so the 100 would be the next. This is the beginner level. And this one they recommend that you use every day or every night. And then you will graduate next to the 300, which the 300 you use every third day or every 5 days. And then you have the 700, which you use once a week. And if you have sebaceous filaments, if you have large pores, if you have blackheads, if you have a bumpy texture in your skin, if you have fine lines and wrinkles, you're going to love this. This, I cannot believe, I saw results the next day. I saw more results with this one than I did with this one, because this one didn't have the thick essence when I applied it. And this one, it's a very thin, light essence that it's not very, it doesn't feel very moisturizing like the essence in the PDRN version does. So, and then I apply my skincare products on top. And I wake up and my skin looks amazing all throughout the day. And every day that I've used this week, my skin looks better and better and better. Now, if you are getting this to help with your pores, blackheads, sebaceous filaments, also brightening your skin tone, the 100, it's going to take some time to get to see those results. That's where like the 300 would come in. You'll see faster results with that and better results for clearing out your pores and smoothing out that texture. So I'm going to, continue to use this. I ordered the 300. I will incorporate that in. I'll show you how to use these in your skincare routine. I didn't bring my water in here. I got to get going because we're going to go. So I did order their vitamin A. I ordered the VT Cica Ready A Essence. This has 0.1%. It says retinol. Excuse me. So I'm going to cut that out. So this has 0.1%, but however, it's not retinol. This has, it uses HPR, bakuchiol, and there's Cica in here. So I ordered this. I'm going to test this out and report back. I'm not going to incorporate this into my routine yet, but I will very, very soon. And then that's it for the VT products. And I'm going to show you the other products that I picked up. The rest of the Korean products, and then I'll go into some of the other products. So next I picked up these Biodance Collagen Gel Toner Pads. So my friend recommended these. These are really lovely to spot treat with. You can sort of use these as sort of a sheet mask. And these ones are supposed to be really, really hydrating. So I tried it and they're actually really good. Now there's so many toner pads out there and you can spot treat with them and leave them on for a little bit instead of doing a full-blown sheet mask. You can get 2 different formulas and treat each area for the formula that you want. You can cut these and treat, but a lot of times like these are really popular in Korea because they're quick and easy to use and they can spot treat with them. So I tried these and they're really nice. I picked these up at Sephora, and when you use these, you put them on clean skin, or you can put them on, over your your serums. And they come with a little spatula. I had my husband try these and he really likes them. So when you get them, they're packed full of serum. They feel really juicy and sort of really thick, but they are so full of serum. So they kind of have this clearish appearance, and then when you put them on your skin, you let them dry, and then they dry to like a white appearance. And can I just tell you, like, Korean skincare has really innovative packaging. Not only are their formulas innovative, but the packaging is just something else. I'm telling you, I'm so amazed. So I picked up those. And then a lot of people were raving about Beauty of Joseon. Their Red Bean Refreshing Pore Mask. So this is a clay mask that helps refine your pores. It also brightens the skin. I used this today and I freaking love it. What's nice about this is it does have clay in it, but it doesn't dry out your skin like other clays. It doesn't dry to it's hard and crusty. So nice. I left it on my skin for 15 minutes. I had no reaction. This one has a nice scent to it that comes from the ingredients, but to me, it smells sort of like a light, fresh banana. So here it is. Very, very lovely. So first impression of this, I love it. And if you have dry skin with large pores, or if you get some blackheads, sebaceous filaments, I think this would be really, really lovely for you. As you can see, what Korean skincare did, it's reignited my love for skincare. The next one I got is the ground rice and honey glow mask. So this is great for all skin types. This one, especially if you probably have dry skin, you will like this because it's going to be more hydrating and give you that glow. So this one kind of smells like rice, and I haven't tried this yet. Smells a little bit like rice and honey, but that's what it looks like. I'll try this soon. Maybe we'll do a first impressions with this, and it comes with a very nice spatula. The other one came with a spatula too, but it's just like basic, but it's nice that they include it. So I'm going to try these. I did order these off of Sephora. They were actually cheaper on Sephora than Amazon. So that is it for my Korean skincare. Oh no, I have one more. So I ordered this one. This is from Abib, Rice Probiotics Overnight Mask. So this is a clear sort of jelly mask that you use. It comes with a little spatula too, but this is sort of for like skin slugging. And here it is. So I haven't tried this yet. This one comes highly recommended too. I also did see a doctor say that these were rather gimmicky. I'm not so sure about it. I, am trying to stay away from listening to some of these influencer doctors and that are on here, because I just find that they're just out here to make money, and I just don't really like some of the information that they give. Well, some of them, they're not all bad, but some of them are. So we're gonna give this a try. That's it for Korean beauty. So I did get my new Victoria Deanne Peptis. I didn't bring all of them in, but I got Elastin, Lift, Tone, and Pepti Pad. So they do have new packaging. Here is the new box, if you guys can see it. Might be too bright. And then the new bottles. So they did not change the formulas of these. They actually reformulated last year. So this year they rebranded the packaging, so it's more elegant. And they're not called Peptis anymore. They're called peptides. So this is Tone Peptide. But I like the bottle. It is glass. It's sturdy, so you don't have to, it won't easily tip over like the other ones, or those little plastic ones that they, kind of filtered in from Elastin. So here they are. So very pretty. I love them. I think they look really nice and are in line with the brand. So a new product that I've been testing on my skin for the last 2 weeks is this Photosyme Vitamin C and E Ferulic Acid Lotion with DNA Repair Enzymes. So if you guys been following along, I've been wanting to try this forever. I finally picked it up when they had a sale. And this has 15% THD vitamin C. It is like I wouldn't say it's like a lotion. To me, it's like a little bit of a lighter serum that has a little bit of body to it. And it feels a little bit lighter than the Wise Vitamin C. And I ran out of the Wise Vitamin C, so I started picking this one up, because what I like about this is you have the 15% THD, and then you have your DNA repair enzymes. So I don't need to use 2 separate products. But however, this one is 1 ounce. It is 110, but they had 35% off. So I picked it up and I have been loving it. It's been working for me so far, and I will report back to you. But so far, as a first impression, I say try it. And then for our last new product, I picked up these Asterwood Copper Peptides with hyaluronic acid. So this has 1% copper peptides in it. It comes in a 1 ounce and a 2 ounce. I haven't used it yet. It was only $23 for this 2 ounce bottle. The reviews were good. I was thinking that I would try this on my arms and while we're doing a pico toner treatment. I like what I see with copper peptides in my skin, especially my body skin, because I was using the Neova body repair, which is copper tripeptides and DNA repair enzymes, and I see more of a difference in my arms with using that, especially for sun damage, versus using the OneSkin. I have been using the OneSkin and I'm not seeing any more results, so I'm taking the OneSkin. I'm finishing up my body lotion. I won't repurchase that because it's way too expensive for what it is. I am using the topical face supplement. I'm not seeing results with that. It irritates my skin, and I hate the packaging of that. I hate it. It's refillable, which is cool, but I hate it. It takes me forever to get the pumps out. You have to open it, squeeze up the the baggie to get it to come out. It's a pain in the tail. So we're gonna try this out on our body, you know, apply it like a serum, use it with microcurrent. I think this would be really good with microcurrent. So we will see. And we did it in under an hour. Can you believe it? Yay! Still a long video, but that is it for this video. Now I do have PR. Would you like for me to do a PR video showing you all the products that have been recently sent to me? Or would you just like for me just to start using them and then, you know, pop them up in videos and giving you updates? Or, you know, when I do favorites or fails, would you like for me to talk about them then? Or you want to see a separate PR haul video? Please let me know down below in the comments. Also, if you're listening, please let me know your favorite Korean beauty products. I'm completely obsessed. I'm loving what I'm seeing in my skin. I know I'm wearing makeup today and you guys can't really see my skin, but my skin looks so freaking good. I have been getting so many compliments on my skin and it makes me feel good. It means that what I'm using is actually working. Now, hopefully tomorrow I will jump on and show you my nighttime routine, incorporating the Riedel shot, so you guys can see that in action and how I incorporate it with the Victoria Dion Peptides and the Calisum MAC Cream. And that is it for this video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new here. I would love to have you part of our community. And leave me a comment down below, whether it's an emoji just to say hi, if you're too shy to leave a comment. And then please don't forget to leave me your favorite Korean beauty products. I am making my list and hopefully there'll be some Black Friday sales with these products that I want to try. Maybe I'll share my list with you when we do my skincare video. And I'll tell you all the products that I have put off to the side. I just can't believe it. There's so many. It's so much fun. I just love it. All right, you guys, I must go. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.